Okay, so we'll start. So in today's lecture, we are going to study this types of phase diagrams. Now, phase diagrams are of four types. First type, it is given isomorphous system. Second, eutectic system. Third, partial eutectic system. And fourth, layer type system. I hope you are noting down. Here we are going to draw all these four phase diagrams. Actually, just looking at the screen, you may feel this diagram is very easy. But in exam, you have to draw it by pencil. So make habituate to draw it in your notebook. These contents are there, maybe asking for exam for 4 to 5 marks. Draw isomorphous system and explain cooling of the alloy. Or in MCQ, the question may be asked. This question may be related to solubility. Now, all the four diagrams I am going to define in the terms of solubility limit. So you will get one by one. Let us go to the next slide. So write down first type of equilibrium diagram or phase diagram is isomorphous system. How I have defined? Check it. I will read. The system which shows complete solubility in liquid as well as solid state. I repeat, the system which shows complete solubility in liquid as well as solid state. You recall the memories of yesterday's lecture? Same diagram we have plotted, we have studied how to plot equilibrium diagram. So at that time, we have taken copper and nickel system. What is the speciality of copper and nickel? At that time I told one statement I made, both copper and nickel are soluble in each other by 100%. Means if you add 1% nickel, it get dissolved in copper. If you add 10%, get dissolved. 90% get dissolved. Both dissolve in each other. So such system is called as isomorphous system. Okay. So in liquid state as well as solid state, they are dissolved. So combination of both will form a single solid. You can't separate. Say the next example. What is can anybody tell? Unmute and tell. Read it. AU dash AG means what? Rushikesh. Rushikesh Warunskar. What is AU dash AG? Not visible. How? So that recording sign is coming there. Just near to recording sign. Read AU dash AG. Inla, you have facility to expand the screen. You can just go and you can expand your screen. I know that. Anybody else? Huh? Correct. Absolutely correct. Hello? Unmute now. Mute yourself. So, answer told by your friends is gold and silver, which is correct. You don't forget these signs. So, hereafter you may write or I may explain in terms of short form. You should understand. AU dash AG means gold and silver. Okay. Next AuCu, that is gold and copper. And next one is molybdenum titanium, MOTI. Now all these four names you have to remember. And in exam, when you are writing example, minimum 2 to 3 you have to write. Am I audible clearly? Now For example, you see the what trick Goldsmith is playing. This isomorphous system is the beauty for this Goldsmith. He can add any amount of copper in your gold and to decrease the purity of gold. So from outside, you can't see how if you have given 10 gram of gold to the goldsmith and ask him to make the ornaments. So out of some 10 grams, he mix copper in it and it get completely dissolved and you can't identify. So that is beauty of this isomorphous system. Both elements are soluble in each other in liquid as well as solid. Look at the diagram, you'll see 1085 degrees Celsius is the melting point of copper and 1455 is the melting point of nickel. Are you observing it? Just I will moving the cursor here. Now this cursor is at the melting point of nickel 1455. Okay, and just bottom side 10 here. See the cursor near melting point of copper I have shown. In between, now both color of both the lines is same purple. In yesterday's class, I intentionally used red color and blue color. So upper line is called as liquidious line. Bottom line is called as solidus line. So above liquidious line, all liquid. Below solidus line, all solid. And in between, solid plus liquid. So in between you have written this alpha plus Cl is written. Alpha is name of phase. So mixture of copper and nickel, solid solution. So that complete mixture is treated with one symbol. For single phase system, alpha symbol is used. You will come to know in the next bits. So time being, remember this is the notation. So we are using alpha symbol for single phase. Okay. Now in this system, we have to explain the cooling. What exactly changes in the microstructure are observed. Okay, we'll go to next slide. So this Akash Kohli and Harshvardhan Ubale, you joined just now, 5 minutes before. Yes or no? Reply. Harshvardhan Ubale. What is the problem? Hello. Don't disturb friends. In between, if you join, then unnecessarily it will be treated as absent and again wastage of time. Okay, we'll go to next slide. Whether slide is visible? Somebody answer. Abhinay. Okay. Now this is the isomorphous system and I have taken one alloy for observing its cooling behavior. It is around 35% of the nickel. So if you see 35% of the nickel, you can expand your screen. Just put the fingers and expand. You can see it. Even I can do from here. So starting from point A, whether point A is visible to you? See here my cursor is at the point A, exactly at point A. I hope it is visible. So it is 100% liquid. As soon as cooling starts, you are crossing the liquidious line. As soon as you cross the liquidious line, the point B, now I am moving the cursor to the point B. It is at point B. you will observe some amount of solid has produced. That is alpha is written. Small dots are given. That is solidification starts. This solidification will continue from point B to point D. Point B is just below liquidious line and point D is just above solidus line. So from point B to D, amount of solid increases and amount of liquid decreases. Okay. So you are observing point C. Just see at point C. Arrow is shown and amount of solid has increased at point C as compared to point B. If you see the microstructure at point D, further amount of solid has increased as compared to point C. And you go to point E. Where is point E? See, I am taking the cursor. Here is point E. 100% solid. All liquid is converted into all solid. So this is solidification behavior of isomorphous system. So let us take 1 minute and whatever I am telling, you just note it down in notebook. So somebody answer whether A, B, C, D, E points are visible. Abhinay. Now write down cooling of isomorphous system. Cooling of isomorphous system. So at point A dash 100% liquid. You can take screenshot and later on you draw the figure also. So at point A dash 100% liquid. Second point, at point B in bracket just below solid liquidious line. Just below liquidious line. Dash, you can write 5% solid, 95% liquid. 5% solid, 95% liquid. Next, at point C, you can write around, just take the judgment. At point C, it may be 35 or 40% solid and 60% liquid. At point C, 40% solid and 60% liquid. And next, at point D in bracket just above solidus line. Just above solidus line. Dash 95% solid. 95% solid and 5% liquid. 5% liquid. And last point, E in bracket below solidus line. Below solidus line. 100% solid. 100% solid. Written? Thank you. So this is the cooling behavior of isomorphous system. In this way, examination question may be there. What is isomorphous system? What are its examples? Explain the cooling of one alloy. Now, fortunately, from left hand side to right hand side, there is only one alloy. because all nickel is 100% soluble in all copper or any of the system, or silver is 100% soluble in gold. That's why there is only one alloy. When we will go to next type of equilibrium diagram, you will see that 2-3 types of alloys are there. So you have to draw these microstructures at each stage. Okay. So this is the diagram, and then after this we have drawn this cooling. Now I will go to the next diagram. Am I audible clearly or some disturbance is there? Just tell. Clearly audible, na? Okay. Just 5 seconds. Just I am changing the screen. Hello. Hello. Whether the next slide is visible? That symbol of recording is coming in between. No, no. In my mobile it is coming. That's why. So I will read. Just check. Type number actually by mistake this is 1. It is type number 2. Eutectic system. The system which shows complete solubility in liquid and complete insolubility in solid state. Intentionally I have used different color. Now see your notebook what definition you have written for isomorphous system. Both elements soluble in each other 100%. Now this is the system in which element AB, if you consider, in that element AB, they are 100% soluble in liquid state. So B get completely dissolved into A as long as they are in liquid state. But if you solidify it, it shows different behavior. So complete insolubility in solid state. So A and B separates once solidification takes place. So such system is called as eutectic system. In the next slide, I am going to explain definition of it. But before that, see the example. Thorium, titanium. Some students, if you don't know this meaning of short forms, thorium, titanium, THTI. Second, gold, silicon, AUSI. Third, lead antimony. Lead arsenic. AS is arsenic. SB is antimony. I repeat once again. Lead arsenic. AS is arsenic. And fourth, bismuth, cadmium. Third one is lead arsenic, and fourth one is bismuth, cadmium. So all these 4 examples are there for eutectic system, but these are examples of pure eutectic system. But in nature there are number of systems which shows eutectic reaction. Almost all systems shows eutectic reaction. So when we will go to the types of steels chapter, you will realize there is also eutectic point in steel, that is iron and carbon. So here these are pure eutectic systems. So if you see left hand side, M, point M is visible? Somebody reply. I am taking cursor. Here the cursor is near to point M. Okay. What is written? Melting point of A. A element's melting point and go to right hand side, melting point of B just below the cursor. Have you seen? Melting point of A and melting point of B are different temperatures. What beauty you are observing here? Start from left hand side, from A to B. Amount of B go on increasing. Amount of B go on increasing. So as amount of B increases, the melting point decreases. Now I am showing the cursor on this liquidus line. See, my cursor is on the liquidus line. See this line M T1 L E B point. These points you read. What it shows, as amount of B increases, melting point decreases. Go on decreasing, and at 60% of B. Check. I am taking the cursor to that point. At 60% of B, it shows lowest melting point in the system. But if you add 61% of B, melting point again increases. 61, 70, 80, 90, 100% B. When amount of B is 100%, it is pure B. That is melting point of B. For example, yesterday we have prepared the 11 number of alloys. Similarly, here you prepare 11, 12, 15, 20, 50, whatever number of alloys. Take alloy number 1, A. It will melt at melting point M. Then take alloy number 2, 10% of B and 90% of A. If you make this combination and melt it, it will melt at less than M. So that is beauty. As you go on adding the melting point go on decreasing, and suppose this 60% is alloy number 6. So whatever sixth number crucible you are having, and if you melt that mixture, it will melt at lowest melting point. So that is the beauty of eutectic system, and this is only one combination. For 55%, melting point will be higher. For 65%, melting point will be higher. But for 60%, minimum melting point. So the definition of eutectic is shown. I will go to next slide and then I will come back. Read in between, it is given. It is the alloy which show lowest melting point in the system. The minimum temperature is called as eutectic temperature. I hope you understand. I repeat once again. It is the alloy which shows lowest melting point in the system. The minimum temperature is called as eutectic temperature. I will go back to the previous slide. Now, my cursor is exactly at eutectic point. Means there will be 3 types of alloys. I am not saying 3 alloys. I am saying 3 types of alloy. First type, eutectic alloy. What is composition? 40% A, 60% B. This is composition. Second type of alloy, hypoeutectic. Hypo, less than eutectic. Means percentage of A less than, percentage of B less than 60%. 0 to 60% of 0 to 59% of B and remaining A, all alloys will be hypoeutectic. And 61 200% of B or 99% of B. All alloys are hyper. More than eutectic is hyper. Less than eutectic composition is hypo. And if you see the figure, there is one straight line shows cooling. Next slide shows microstructures. Before that, see this straight line. This dotted straight line where I put my cursor. T1 is the temperature. That line, 1 minute. Saurabh Dhotre is from our class. Abhinay. Hello. Saurabh Dhotre is from our class. Don't know? I will not make him in. We want to in. Okay, forget. Now, I will tell the name of liquidus line. MEN. This is liquidus line. Above this line, there is 100% liquid. And see, it is given solidus. MEGN. Some curvature is made. Arrows are shown and solidus is written. I am taking cursor at M, then below F, then here E, then G, then N. This complete is solidus. And in between liquidus and solidus, there is solid plus liquid. So at point T, you are on the liquidus. As soon as you come below the T, you are entering in liquid plus solid. So amount of solid go on increasing and amount of liquid go on decreasing. So you are at point T and coming down to TE. See this dotted vertical line. Dotted vertical line. So you are moving from top to bottom. Amount of solids go on increasing and just this is your border. TE, whatever is written, horizontal line, that is your border. Where I put cursor. Hello. Hello. Am I audible? Hello. Am I audible? Am I audible? So where I put my cursor, that is solidus line, horizontal line. Suppose you are just before that line. 90% liquid converted into 90% liquid is converted into solid, and still 10% liquid is there. But now what is beauty of this eutectic system? You are crossing this eutectic temperature. So the beauty of this concept is that up to point TE, you have 90% solid reaching A element and 10% liquid. This 10% liquid, as soon as cross the border, this mixture itself is solidified. Means just below this point TE, what you are going to write? A plus, hello, A plus in bracket mixture of AB, and that mixture of AB is eutectic mixture. Okay, now let us go to next slide. Whatever I have explained, I have written here. Hypoeutectic alloy with composition less than eutectic composition. See what I have written: liquid that gives S1 plus in bracket S1 plus S2. this S1 plus S2 is mixture and S1 is pure S1. Okay. So hypoeutectic alloy shows S1 plus eutectic mixture. Now, if you go to eutectic, I have not written separate S1 and separate S2. Actually, bracket is there. So L that gives S1 plus S2 is a mixture. There is no separate identity for S1 and separate identity for S2. It is a mixture of S1 and S2 at micron level. Now, see your fingers. Just see your fingers. If you look at your fingers, the fingers represent A and gap represents B. That is, finger represents S1 and gap represents S2. So they are not dissolved in each other. If they will dissolve, it becomes S. Try to understand. They are separate at micron angstrom unit level. I repeat once again. See at your fingers. Abhinay, your audio is on. So, if you look at the fingers, all fingers, 5 fingers will represent S1 and gap represent S2. Don't expand the fingers, just take them close. And at angstrom unit level, they are close. This this is not similar to only S. In case of isomorphous system, S1 is completely dissolved into S2. That's why we are writing only S. For example, if you take, this is non-technical example, if you take milk and sugar, if you add sugar into milk, sugar get completely dissolved into milk, that becomes yes. Okay. And if it remains separate, that will be S1 and S2. Go to third type, hypereutectic system. It is similar to hypoeutectic system. Only one change I made, L that gives S2 plus S1 plus S2. So S1 plus S2 is mixture, eutectic. I will go back. See, my cursor is now here where liquid plus solid B is written. And now I will again take cursor at left hand side. Here, liquid plus solid A is written. Means in that reaction, liquid plus S1, A means S1. And here, liquid plus S2. Solid B is S2. S2. Hello? Hello? May I audible? Okay. So, if you cross line EG, EG is a solidus line. 90% B, that is S2, plus, hello, 90% B plus 10% mixture of AB. That will be at the phase below EG. Same thing is given. S2 plus S1 plus S2. Okay. Now, see this. Just we'll take 10-second pause. डुबल ओ डुबल अब तुम्ही जे बोलता ना हळूहळू ती सगळं ऐकू येते हो जरा एक 10 मिनिटं तिकडे जाऊन बसा की मी काय करतो दोन्ही सिस्टीम माझ्या कानात पण लावलंय म्हणजे आजूबाजूचे बॅकग्राऊंड नॉईज पण येत मला हेलो मिस्टर जगताप इज इन नाउ जगताप वैभव जगताप Hello, hello. Why are you late? कुठल्या गावात आहे म्हणजे तुम्ही? डिस्कनेक्ट झालं होतं का मध्ये? मध्ये डिस्कनेक्ट झालं होतं का? ठीक आहे, ओके. You can get understand with your friends and you can get understand from me later on. What is your needs? Okay. Mute. Now see this figure. Whatever I explain, hypoeutectic, eutectic, and hypereutectic. If you see, 1 minute. Hypoeutectic shows this figure number 1. See this microstructure where my cursor is there now. As soon as you cross liquidus line O T1P, you will get solidified nuclei, which is shown in the figure number 1 where I put my cursor. As you are moving from T1 to T2, amount of solid go on increasing. Amount of solid go on increasing. This equilibrium diagram we have plotted for bismuth and cadmium. So left hand side is bismuth 100%, right hand side cadmium 100%. So left hand side, whatever solid is separating, that is rich in bismuth. So primary bismuth is written below the figure 2. Here I put my cursor. If it is not visible to you, you expand your screen. You have facility. Hello. Now, figure number 2. In figure number 2, if you see, the square grains are shown. These are the solidified phase which is rich in bismuth. Amount of solid increases. That is the notation of figure. And amount of liquid decreases. Now see the beauty of figure number just below point T2. See, I have taken cursor at point T2 and its microstructure. Here I am taking the cursor now near it. What you are observing? See figure 2 and figure 3, that is figure B and figure C. Whatever 4 grains in at figure 2 kept as it is, and what is shown, some lamellar structure, hatching structure you are observing. Unmute Abhinay. That hatching structure is nothing but eutectic mixture of cadmium and bismuth solidified as a mixture. So 80% solid and remaining 20% will solidify as a mixture, and it is shown with this notation. So you have to just show hatch marks. That is notation for eutectic mixture. I hope you understand meaning of eutectic mixture. You will better understand in case number 2. Go to case number 2 now. P, point P, it is shown liquid. So liquid is common for hypoeutectic, eutectic and hypereutectic, because O, P, O or Q, it may be Q. O, P and Q, this V shape is your liquidus line. Above that line, there is 100% liquid. Now take the case number 2, solidification with eutectic alloy. So percentage of this bismuth is left hand side, cadmium is Sorry, cadmium is right hand side. 40% cadmium. I am taking the cursor near to that. See here, 40, 60. 60% bismuth and 40% cadmium. If you take this combination, put in crucible, if you melt, you'll get liquid. But if you solidify it, you'll get this combination. There is no pure bismuth rich or cadmium rich. Am I audible? Am I audible? Hello? Am I audible? So you tell me whether this bottom figure is visible. Bi-CD eutectic. Where I put my cursor? That is visible to you? Just check and reply. Abhinay. So see, that is only hatch mark. There is no pure bismuth rich solid. That is called as eutectic. And that is beauty of this eutectic concept. So if you take 100% cadmium, your melting point will be different. But if you go on adding bismuth into it, melting point go on decreasing, and at 40% of cadmium, the system shows lowest melting point, and microstructure will be like this, where I put my cursor. That is called as eutectic combination. For this particular combination, there is no liquid plus solid phase. Are you observing L plus S phase? No. Liquid directly gives solid, whereas in earlier case, liquid plus solid and solid. I hope you are getting my point. There is no liquid plus solid phase. In one stroke, 100% liquid converted into 100% solid. I repeat once again. In one stroke, 100% liquid is converted into 100% solid. This is called as eutectic reaction. Now go to right hand side. Now my cursor is at hypereutectic alloy. So we have studied three alloys here. In case of this isomorphous system, from left to right, there was only one alloy, because all nickel is soluble in all copper. But here, three different types of solidification behavior. Example number one, write down: cooling of hypoeutectic alloy. Hello, cooling of hypoeutectic alloy. And you have to draw only this left hand side part and three figure. You can take screenshot and later on draw the microstructures in notebook. Cooling of hypoeutectic alloy. Because how question will be asked? Explain eutectic system phase diagram and explain solidification of hypoeutectic alloy, or solidification of eutectic alloy, or solidification of hypereutectic alloy. Or it may not be asked specifically. They may say explain the phase diagram. Listen now, the wording. Explain the phase diagram which shows complete solubility in liquid state and complete insolubility in solid state. I will take the back. See this definition. At the upper side I have written the system which shows complete solubility in liquid state and complete insolubility in solid state. So instead of taking the name eutectic, the question may be twisted. Explain the phase diagram which shows complete solubility in liquid and complete insolubility in solid state, and explain cooling of any one alloy. So out of these three steps, hello, hello, out of these three steps, you can explain any one. First one is cooling of hypoeutectic alloy, second is eutectic, and third is hypereutectic. Now hypereutectic and hypoeutectic behavior is same, only this change in structure is shown. But if you see the behavior, it is one and same. See, my cursor is now at this left hand side top figure. Solid separates, which is reach in now. Answer. Earlier solid was reach in bismuth, and right hand side solid reach in cadmium. Then, hello, hello. Then, as you move from liquidous line to solidus line, amount of solid increases, and then as soon as you cross line PR, as soon as you cross line PR, here I am taking cursor, just below this at microstructure shows solid plus eutectic, point F, right hand side bottom figure. It is showing S2 plus S1 plus S2, like this. See here, hypereutectic, third reaction, S2 plus S1 plus S2. That is the microstructure which is at the bottom side, third figure. So this is the cooling behavior of hypoeutectic, eutectic, and hypereutectic system. So friends, please draw this microstructure, take the screenshot, and then you have to make practice for drawing it in your notebook. Okay. So in today's lecture, we have studied types of phase diagram. First one is isomorphous system. Second is eutectic system. Third, partial eutectic system. And fourth, layer type system. Out of these, first two we have covered, that is isomorphous system, so shows complete solubility in liquid as well as solid state. And then copper and nickel diagram. This is the cooling behavior. And then we have studied what is eutectic, complete solubility in liquid and complete insolubility in solid. Then this is the equilibrium diagram, phase diagram for eutectic system. Four types are there. And then this is the reaction types, and this is the cooling behavior. Okay. So this is all for today's lecture. If you have any doubt in this regard, please message on my personal WhatsApp group. I can answer if any concept is not clear. Okay. Tomorrow we will meet as per the timetable. Any questions? Okay. Thank you very much.